Did you know the most incredible thing you will ever witness has occurred on this planet? And yet you can barely see it. Let me explain. There is truth on this planet in the form of the oath. You're probably asking, what the heck does this mean? And what the heck do I care? Be patient as the miracle unfolds. No one can lie under oath anymore. That's right, perjury is not possible. It's a perjury prevention service called Truth Under Oath. The oath is applied in the courtroom. And you're probably saying to yourself, yeah, right, anyone can lie under oath if they want to. Actually, the answer is false. There's little evidence of perjury happening. This is a report from a PACER system. It's part of the federal filing. It's public access, so you can view it in your own state to check your evidence. But in Minnesota here, this is a report from last 4 years, and it indicates that there's been no cases filed for perjury here in Minnesota. So check your state to verify this, and other countries probably have a similar system. So now you probably want me to show you this incredible service called Truth Under Oath. You don't have to be in the courtroom to witness this. You can go to your local notary, find a friend who's a notary, or neighbor with a stamp, or go to your local bank and sign this statement in front of him or her. It basically asks, many people can lie under oath if they want to. In other words, perjury is possible. And you won't be able to sign this statement because it's a lie, and perjury is no longer possible on the planet. Now, you'll actually have to witness this to understand it. First, that it works, and then how it works. But then you'll wonder who makes it work. And that's this statement here. This is Chris Roller is not responsible for Truth Under Oath service or perjury prevention service. You won't be able to sign this one either because it is also a lie. So the two statements together tell what the service is, perjury prevention, and the second statement tells who created it. So I found this out in my legal endeavors over the past 4 years. I've been asking the courts and the states and the federal government for money for this for the past 2 years, and they have not been paying me. They've been snubbing their nose at me every time I try to get their attention. So I need your help to spread the word and to show how embarrassing it is for our government not to pay Chris Roller for this incredible service. So I need you to call your city, county, state, federal governments, contact your legal and political representatives, congressmen, lawyers, judges. Tell them about this service. Show them the two statements together, and show them that this works, and that ask them why they've been denying Chris Roller payment for this. The world needs to change. Currently, 1% of the population owns 95% of the wealth, which means about 90% of us are living paycheck to paycheck, or perhaps have recently become unemployed or laid off. And it's getting very difficult in this world to get another job and just make ends meet. If you've seen Capitalism, A Love Story by Michael Moore, you understand that the rich 1% wealthy, they call themselves the elite. They don't seem to care about you, and they call us peasants. But I do care about you. I also suspect somebody on the inside is taking my invisible service called Truth Under Oath, calling it their own, collecting a large sum of money for this, and is using that money to pay the higher-ups in the governments to shut me down to keep me from collecting the money. Now, in order for me to fight this fraud requires the money that the governments refuse to pay me. So I'm sort of stuck in a hole. That's why I need your help in this. I estimate that there will be $1 billion a day business at Truth Under Oath. Okay, my courthouse $1,000 per day, $1 million per day for the state, and when I get the governments to pay me, I will pay you. For every email you send with this message, I will pay you $100 per email. Again, this is when I get paid the big bucks. The idea here is to contact key representatives in every city, county, state, and federal governments in the United States and in every country. Again, Truth Under Oath works worldwide wherever oath is administered. Boo! It scared me too. I tell you, I have trouble in the mirror, you know. But this is actually a pretty scary mask if you were to take it to the lawyers, judges, and congressmen in the area, the representatives in the area, and put this mask on for Halloween and go up to them and then tell them about this service. And then tell them, you know, how come you don't pay Chris Roller for this? And does this scare you? This service and this face? Does this picture scare you? Because you seem to be running away. So this is why I need you, everybody out there, to contact everybody, U.S. Congress, representatives. Tell them that they should be paying Chris Roller for this service, because once Chris Roller gets rich, he's going to be paying everybody $100 per email for forwarding this message and passing on the word to help promote the truth. That this is what scares the elites. They don't want everybody to be well off, and they're trying to keep everybody down, you and I down. So they're afraid I'll do something good with the money, and so we're ready for a change. Tell Congress that we're ready for a change. Tell everybody. Thank you very much. Forward this to everybody. Thank you.